Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. In today's video I'm reviewing the Tanchjim MINO TWS earbuds. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. The Tanchjim MINO, I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Mino or Mino. I'm going with Mino. I think it sounds cool. Anyway, these little guys, oh, my douche tuber light just ran out of battery, oh well. These guys are coming in at a price of like $42, so they're pretty budget. Inside we've got 10mm dynamic drivers, they've got Bluetooth 5.3, they've got some active noise cancellation, and they've got in-ear sensors, which means, you know, you take one out of your ear, the playback will stop automatically. Put it back in your ear, the playback will resume automatically. I love that feature. So that's more than we usually get from these audiophile brands in terms of features. You know, they usually just play music and that's all that they do. Now, in terms of battery life, we're looking at about 5 hours just from the earbuds, and of course, you know, you can extend that with the charging case up to like 30-ish hours. So pretty respectable battery life there. There's a look at the curve on the back, you can see it. But let's get into the buds. I don't know, earphones, earbuds. I tend to call TWS earphones earbuds for some reason. I guess it's because, you know, the Apple people, iPods, I don't know. Not iPod, what are they? AirPods. Alright, here is the case, and it's a pretty simple little case. It's good, pocketable size. It's nice with the all rounded sides and edges, so it slides nicely into a pocket. It does feel a little bit kind of cheap, but yeah, it is. It is. It's $42. So your USB Type-C charging port is on the bottom there, but let's pull the earbuds out. And there they are. So we've got a stem design going on, pretty standard in terms of design, but they look pretty swish. You know, honestly, looking at them like that, you could easily imagine these being worth, I don't know, up to $100, maybe even more, based on the build quality. But before I praise them too much, let me jump on something that I don't like, and that is the stock ear tips are too small. These are not stock ear tips, they're some of my personal ones. And you know, if an audio brand, like an audiophile brand, is going to do TWS, they should know that getting a good fit and seal is paramount to getting the proper sound quality, audio quality out of your earphones or earbuds. So Tanchjim, if you're listening, probably not, but yeah, do provide some more variety ear tips. It would be very much appreciated. And the only other minor gripe I have, it's only nitpicking, is there is no onboard volume control. So I get around that. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Now, before we move on to the audio quality, I would like to talk about the microphone quality, which is actually pretty exceptional. In fact, it might be the best mic quality I've ever heard from a budget TWS earphone. Here's an example. By 6000 BC, Greater Australia is no more. 1/7 of its land, about 2.5 million square kilometres, has been drowned by the sea. Tasmania, once a southern peninsula, is now an island whose Aborigines have lost all contact with those on the mainland. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the call quality on these, but now let's get into how they sound. Now the overall audio quality is pretty darn good for a budget TWS. It is I'd say it leans towards the fun side of tuning, if you know what that means, or if you don't know what that means, let me try to explain. So they've got added bass. Nice amount of mid bass, actually, pretty good amount of sub bass as well, so you do get some nice rumbling down there, but it is a very good quality bass. It colors the mid-range somewhat, the lower mid-range, but it doesn't muddy or smear the lower mids. But it's definitely a somewhat fun sound signature. I'd probably call it either a very light V shape or maybe even an L shape, because the treble is somewhat subdued, although having said that, it does have very good clarity throughout. Male vocals are nice and rich, but they are also articulate. Female vocals are sultry. The mid-range is fairly forward relative to the bass and the treble, which is always nice, so it doesn't sound recessed. Vocals are nice and upfront. The mid-range has got nice body, and the overall resolution is surprisingly good. Detail retrieval is also good, which is a bit puzzling because, like I said, added bass, somewhat laid-back treble, yet the detail retrieval is very, very good, and that's why I say the overall resolution is surprisingly good on these. So overall, yeah, I'm quite impressed with the audio quality, especially I just can't get over the fact that these are only $42. I'm a bit dumbstruck. I guess we're seeing the price wars all throughout the sub $100 and well, all throughout the Chi-Fi IEM scene, so why not carry that over to TWS? Okay, so let me pop these back in the case. I'll do a couple of sort of comparisons, not really comparisons. The first one I want to talk about is the Moondrop Nako cake, and I actually don't remember the price of this. It was ages since I reviewed these, but I think they're somewhere within the same range price wise, so let's talk about it. The Nako cake is, you know, it has a special charm about it. I mean the sound. It is more typically Moondrop in its tuning, you know, it doesn't have as much bass quantity. It does put some emphasis on those upper mids, but it is surprisingly good. I think I slightly prefer the Mino, although it might depend somewhat on the music genre that I was listening to. I definitely prefer the features of the Mino because the Nako cake doesn't really have any. It just sort of plays music. There's no ANC, there's no in-ear sensor, etc. But it is surprisingly good for a budget TWS. And then we've got a new kid on the block, and this is the Rose Technics Ceramic. Now the ceramic here it's like $1 more than the Mino, and you can see it's got a smaller case. The case definitely feels a bit more premium, and there's the earbuds. They look pretty sweet. They're that little, I don't know, bud, I don't know what to call it. They're that style. They're that style. I'm having a brain blank. I can't think of what to call them. Anyway, these are actually interesting. My review of these will be coming fairly soon. These have like 3 different sound profiles that you can switch between, so it's a little bit harder to do a comparison, but I will say they don't have quite as much bass as the Mino here. They are a bit leaner. They are going more for that audiophile, high fidelity type of tuning. But they do have good amount of warmth, and I don't want to give too much away before I do my review of these, so I'm just going to leave you unsatisfied like that and come back to the Mino and wrap it up. So look, I think these are brilliant for $42. Definitely, if you are shopping for TWS earphones in the budget realm, definitely check these out. You're getting more features than you usually do, especially from the audiophile brands. And I believe that pretty much wraps it up. So guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, ParFam audiophile style. If you're new here and you want to see more audio content in the future, consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. And until next time, I'll see you later.